Good afternoon, everyone. We're up to part 3 of Tom Brady Unleashed. Just quickly, if you like Tom Brady, please subscribe as I post a new video of Tom Brady every day. Alright, back to Tom Brady Unleashed.
Who is that Tom Brady?
I have no idea.
That's a Tom Brady without any more MFs to give.
I have no idea who that is.
And the guessing game's on. Is he talking about Drew Lock with Denver? Is he talking about Jimmy G with San Francisco? Is he talking about Nick Foles and
new name I heard today was Tyrod Taylor with the Chargers?
Yeah, okay, is that who he's referring to? And there is going to be some name and franchise attached to this on Friday night. Unless he's talking about something other than free agency, and then his beef will have to be with HBO the way they cut up this promo. But that sure sounds like he's talking about his free agency tour, and his whole free agency tour was like, thanks to everyone, he's kept everything quiet. Everything's been quiet about that. He's out of F's to give, or MFs to give right there.
There was a story in free agency. One of the teams, they were interested, and all of a sudden they weren't interested at the very end. I was sitting there thinking, you're sticking with that motherfucker? Are you serious?
Tom probably had no desire to go to that team, but now it's like, why don't you want me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. When I look back, I'm like, there's no fucking way I would have went to that team. But they said they didn't want me, and I know what that means. I know what that feels like, and I'm going to fuck you up because of that.
Brady's laughing and joking when he's recounting this, but you can see there's real fire behind his words, especially when he says, they didn't want me, and I know what that means, I know what that feels like, and I'm going to go and F you up for it. He meant every word of that, and you can see that fire, that venom coming through. And I tell you what, if I had known about this before the season started, I would have put a fair bit of money on the Bucs to win it all. In the next clip, you'll hear Pat McAfee talk right on point about this, and I reckon every Brady fan would feel the same way too. Brady's got a big enough chip on his shoulders that he's used as fuel for the last 20 years, from having to fight tooth and nail in college just to start, to being rejected by every team twice over in the 2000 draft. And now you're making him feel that way again? He doesn't need much to get him going. You go and push those buttons at your own risk now.
But if I would have heard what he said in the barbershop thing with LeBron before the season, and I predicted Buccaneers Chiefs, okay?
Yep.
But I would have maybe put a substantial amount on the Buccaneers' future Super Bowl to win. I had no idea that there was a team that was interested in Tom Brady until the very end, and then said, nah, and made Tom Brady. Now, who knows how it actually went down? Jordan, Utah coach. Who knows how this actually went down? Tom Brady got so much emotional rush out of this team dropping out that he turned it into another chip on top of getting kicked out of New England, on top of he's got to be better than Bill Belichick, on top of whose legacy is it for the greatness? Is it Tom or is it Bill's? On top of all of that,
y'all keeping that mofo? I'm glad. I love this Tom Brady. That other guy for the previous 20 years that give you that golly gee whiz and all that old coach speaks. Yeah, no, I want him. I want this guy. I love this guy. Tommy B.
Do you?
Yep, I sure do.
And then you're seeing the way that he's promoting this golf tournament.
Oh, it's amazing.
Here's the latest video of him rolling in putts today.
Bryson, this is for you.
All right. He's on a practice green, on a country club somewhere. Rolling one in right to left. All right, jars that one.
Aaron, this one's for you.
All right, very good. Tom's looking great, by the way.
Oh, not Aaron Rodgers.
Shocked the world. This one's we're playing right to left. 30-footer. All right. All right.
Phil, it's going to be us all day.
Up in this
Get
putt.
used to seeing this.
Get used to seeing this, he says.
I mean, just
Yep. That
3
one
for
drops
3
in, too.
from like 30 feet.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay.
And Ryan Clark, I will start with you. That's a guy you competed against for a very long time. It's not a guy most of the rest of us know from press conferences and other appearances here. What do you think of all this trash talk from Tom Brady?
that this is not the guy that I knew. This is not the dude that I played. See, that dude played in New England, and for some reason, he just wanted to keep believing, even after a third championship, a fourth championship, a fifth championship, that he was this underrated 6th-round draft pick that nobody cared for. But see, once he got from under that New England umbrella and he can actually talk, actually be himself, he's acting how he's supposed to act. He's acting like a dude with 7 rings should be, like a dude that's married to Giselle should be, like a dude that gets to do whatever the hell that he wants should be. This is who Tom Brady should be like. This is what he is. Tom Brady should walk around with all his rings. I want to see him wear gold chains and walk around sipping on TB12 protein in the shaker. That's the type of dude Tom Brady has earned the right to be. And I'm glad he's not in New England. I'm glad he's not on to Cincinnati. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to talk my ish because I earned this.
But he doesn't care. He is just on fire right now. And I will say this. This might be taking this a little too far on the analysis front, but I don't care. This is the post-Belichick Brady. Dude, this is the guy who's just like out there winning Super Bowls at this juncture of his career.
Yes. Hammering
trophies, throwing trophy from boat to boat, stumbling out of an event, doesn't care what cameras are on him, stumbling out of an event. I don't know. The egress that he stumbled out of on that boat parade, is that the only one? Could they have gotten him somewhere else out? He doesn't care. He's out of F's to give. And all I am saying is if that Brady shows up this fall and he's already tempered the whole thing, it's a different year. He's done the TB12 that we are used to seeing, which is tamping it down. He'll get into championship mode soon. But if he's playing no risk it, no biscuit like this, I cannot wait to see what his NFL campaign looks like in 2021. Cover a Madden? Would he ever done that in New England? I don't think so. I really don't. Yeah. An unfettered, unencumbered, out of F's, and in the case of the shop, MFs to give Tom Brady. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, baby.
Okay, we will see. The beauty of it, maybe the single best part of it, is that I think, RC, he cast that doubt in the minds of like half the quarterbacks in the NFL. I think that's
absolutely
right.
Absolutely. Hey, there's some dude sitting at his house, and when he saw that spotlight or that highlight from the show, he was like, "Was he talking about me?" He asked his homeboy, "Hey, you need to Google to see if Tom Brady was ever going to come here because he might be talking about me."
I agree completely. I think that was calculated too. He doesn't get anything wrong.
I really like seeing this whole new side of Brady. He's funny, he's fiery, he's playing mind games, he's relatable, and at the same time, he's a savage. Not even the president is above reproach. Everyone's fair game, and that's exactly how it should be.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's certainly an honor to be here. Thank you very much for your hospitality. Your entire staff has given us today. I think what behind me is an amazing group of players. We have a bunch of coaches and staff here sitting down, and it was actually a very challenging seasons for a lot of reasons, but we bonded together. We worked really hard. We put all our individual agendas aside, and we came together as a team. And sports has an amazing way of bringing people together. If you look at us, we're all a little bit different ages. I'm a little older than most of them. But we come from a lot of different places across the country, a lot of different schools, a lot of different backgrounds. But we love each other. We're committed to one another. And when you do that, amazing things happen. And these guys are an amazing group of men. It didn't look great there. At one point, we were 7-5, struggling a little bit, as the president alluded to. But we found our rhythm. We got on a roll. Not a lot of people, think that we could have won. And in fact, I think about 40% of the people still don't think we won.
I understand that.
Do you understand that, Mr. President?
I understand that.
Yeah. And personally, it's nice for me to be back here. We had a game in Chicago where I forgot what down it was. I lost track of one down in 21 years of playing. And they started calling me Sleepy Tom. Why would they do that to me? So it's great to be, we're on the eve of football season. We start tomorrow practice, and we're going to do everything we can to work to achieve another one of those Lombardi trophies. It's a different group of men. It'll be a different challenge, but we're excited for it. We're excited for the opportunity to compete and work hard and show everyone what we're made of. So we're not going to throw the Super Bowl trophy this time, Cam, but we're going to offer President Biden a special presentation from Mr. Glazer, and then we're going to challenge 11 of us, 11 White House interns to a game of football here on the lawn, and we intend to run it up on you guys. So get ready to go. Thank you.
And that's it for Tom Brady Unleashed. Please like and subscribe for more Tom Brady videos. Thank you for watching.